He got 94 speed. Ooh, that boy 6'5", 246. 94 speed, 93. Amari Barno.
Never heard of him. But if we'll check that.
We did stat checks, man. Whatchamacallit? I'm about to look. Cause old buddy is official now with his man, it's 4.36, bro.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction.
Shit, we didn't nobody see that shit, though.
It's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man, complete. It's Simmons. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game.
And I can't believe that.
Can't believe you missed that, huh?
He'll go down, but not before getting this
Mad about it.
the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And here's a give to Gibson.
And
he's going to get this pretty close to a first down, stopped at the Panthers' 19-yard line. They'll run with Gibson. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
Gibson. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. A handoff for Gibson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? They'll set up to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Extra point safely through, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Any gray.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Oh, bro, why they got Taysom Hill at tight end?
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped.
Yeah, that nigga straight back to tight end, bro.
And let's face it,
I didn't know that.
Not a surprise, is
it? They got his ass out of there. That was like the first major move they said. Yeah, like Taysom Hill would go to tight end permanently.
The agility so good with
I know that.
only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on
They
that.
got 90 speed tight end.
What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you...
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. So that's a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. Second
Eagles got a 89 speed DN.
That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson.
Took it over fast.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right.
Yeah,
Is that who?
A couple on the scramble, it's
dude. That outside linebacker, that's that big. Dang, Bucks got a 96 speed corner, 6'2".
Now it's Wilson. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Boy, Chargers got some speed over there, DB.
Now Wilson. This is caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. They'll look to run with Evans. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. 1-7 their record here at the midway point of the season, and right now this organization, more than likely if you look at it, CD, probably in for a rough second half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves, but with this squad,
looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. And it's caught. And the Panthers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Henry Ruggs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Sly set to boot it. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Gotta be fast, man. Just need some route tech.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
I'm not thinking about speed, but I'm talking about like a pure route runner.
That's something positive to take with you.
Because Juju going to be in the slot, and MBS and Hardman going to be on the outside. I know I'm going to get Hardman his shit.
That line stays cluttered the entire time they're away. And they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Okay. So, would you put it on MBS or would you put it on my 6'3" rookie corner or my best corner, Snead? I got a good corner in Snead. He's young too.
A big play there on the
got rid of
catch
the star though, but just Snead 24, 94 speed, 6'4", 84 overall.
Nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it.
Oh, what about my
center,
my rookie center, Creed?
He had a receiver out to his side.
I'm giving you all my options.
The only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And Washington has tied the ball game with the extra point still to come. The extra point splits the uprights, and with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's 2nd and 8. This one left side caught by Gibson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. out of the gun now on third down.
Oh, my God. That's a pig, bro. Come on, man.
Before going out of bounds.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. This will be caught at Samuel. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On second down, a run with Gibson. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Bobby Dillard.
Good shit. One that's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. He's at the 40. The 20.
Making it happen.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. That's a tough blow there offensively. Had a decent drive going. You've got the lead, and now things completely flipped on you.
Yeah, because they've been dominating on both sides of the ball. But after that mistake there, it's got to be tough for them to look up and realize we're trailing in this ball game. I thought we had complete control.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. It's a first down and more for Gibson. And finally brought down at the 43. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll set up a throw. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take over here up near the 40. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 6 yards left on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
They go play action here on 1st down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Desmond King picks it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we come upon halftime, intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. 2nd half action underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action. Now Wilson. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
I think someone's going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now Wilson. And Walker has it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Going deep for Walker. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. That is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Wilson's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Here's Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Montez Sweat in there to get it, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Walker. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They go play action now. Wilson steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
That nigga bait you up like
Davis. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Montez Sweat, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Flush to his right. And he'll find Ruggs on the right side. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
Hello.
Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Hello.
Touchdown, Carolina. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the
salty,
offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down. You're trying to get off the field and then wham. You have a letdown in the secondary and you give up a big one.
It go against what you was talking about, so it wouldn't have made no difference. You don't have no quarterback. Well, you wouldn't have no. We would have been whining about quarterback, bro, the whole time.
He got a quarterback now. He made Corral a superstar.
He's dropped it to 23.
I'm talking about boss. Yeah, he definitely gonna eat.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And on the last go around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistent.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, what a catch by Samuel. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Program.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Being chased out left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington able to make this a close game again. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They go play action with Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Finding Walker complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. It's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now it's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The Panthers on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And his kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On play action, they'll throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Washington on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. On first down, Gibson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 68 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll run here with Gibson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A give running right, Gibson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with Gibson. Oh, no, he lost the football. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington has made this a 1-score game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and throw for it. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Pride.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, Wilson going to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach, and let's face it, this season certainly has not gone the way many had expected or at least hoped. And I think we saw some of that frustration boil over in his weekly press conference earlier this week.
Yeah, we certainly did, didn't we? Because, let's face it, he's heard the whispers, and they're growing louder that he shouldn't be around next year. He essentially stormed out of that meeting you just referenced with the reporters. How did he end it? We're done here. Well, that's a function of losing and all the pressure that's on him. You hear about pressure creating diamonds? In this case, it's bursting the pipes of the coach.
Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Wilson to throw. This is caught. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now Wilson. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Throwing now is Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept